It's time for Around the Ozarks in 5, brought to you by the Butterfly Palace. Have the best day ever at the Butterfly Palace. The Springfield Greene County Park Board reminding you to go play, and Roto-Rooter Plumbing and Drain Service. Call Southwest Missouri's best plumber today for a free estimate. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, good morning to you on another warm fall morning. Maybe a record setter today. I don't know. I don't know if yesterday set a record, but if not,
I saw
did it?
One of the meteorologists talking about potential record territory. So here
potential.
we are.
Yeah,
potential.
I don't know if yesterday actually set it, but I think 79 was the record. But at any rate, it's going to be nice and warm today, so I'm loving it.
All right. Here's some news for you. A Springfield woman is suing the city of Springfield as well as two DEA agents, drug enforcement agencies, agents who shot and killed her son. Her attorneys have a very different story about what happened the night her 25-year-old son was killed. She says that he was tased during a drug investigation and was then, while subdued, fatally shot in the head. The agents in a Greene County investigation found that her son was on meth at the time, did not follow orders to stay in a car, and was reaching for his gun when he was fatally shot. The Greene County prosecutor ruled deadly force was justified. Starting soon, Springfield residents will be notified by mail when a liquor license application is filed for an establishment 200 or fewer feet away. That's interesting. The vote was 8-0 in favor of this. Prior to the council's decision this week, the city had to post signs announcing the liquor application, but not mail to individual homes.
Okay, that's a change. City of Springfield got nearly $4 million from the state of Missouri as reimbursement following its purchase of Hammons Field. The city bought the stadium earlier this year, as you'll recall, and agreed to make $4 million worth of improvements in order to keep the Springfield Cardinals in town. The $3.88 million reimbursement from the state will go back to the city's general fund.
Okay.
Evangel University in Springfield and Southwest Baptist University in Bolivar both signed a statement condemning the terrorist group Hamas following its attack on civilians in Israel now 1 month ago. They joined more than 100 other universities and colleges in a group called Universities United Against Terrorism. Part of the statement reads, quote, "The basis of all universities is a pursuit of truth, and it is times like these that require moral clarity. Like the fight against ISIS, the fight against Hamas is a fight against evil," end quote. Only one other Missouri university signed that statement. That is Missouri Baptist outside St. Louis. And deer hunters in several Missouri counties, including Greene and Christian, will again have to get their deer harvest tested for chronic wasting disease. That continues to be a problem in Missouri, although maybe not as big a problem this year, they think. We'll see. Firearms deer season opens on Saturday.
Yeah. And the highs are going to be 60s over the weekend, and the lows around 33. Between 33 and 38 is what they are forecasting. So that's pretty good weather, I think, for a deer hunting forecast. I mean, I'm not an experienced hunter.
I think hunters would say that's too warm, but
warm, 33.
Yeah.
Hunters, you can weigh in on the comments. For some reason, I feel like I'm right, but I don't know either for sure. All right, here's this. Pappy's Place Barbecue in Springfield is still up for sale. Now the property for sale has changed a bit. Just for sale now is the actual Pappy's Place restaurant in North Springfield, not the vacant building next door. Originally, they had both been for sale together, but no more. That lowers the price tag to $359,000 for just the 1,800 square foot restaurant, down from $500,000 for both. Be interesting what happens to that place. I mean, it's iconic, right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's a long time popular place. Got great barbecue, so I hope it ends well.
I do too. It's interesting. I've lived in this town for 16 years or something, and I still have not eaten at Pappy's Place. I kind of hate to say that out loud. Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, I know it to be amazing and people love it, but I don't know. I haven't been there yet.
Wow, I don't either.
I know.
That's probably my fault.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Just kidding. All right, now to this. A rooftop restaurant in Farmers Park is shutting down. Traza will close next month, less than a year after it opened. This closure follows the closure of Progress Restaurant that was also in Farmers Park back in June. There in South Springfield. So hate to hear that.
Hey, don't look now, but this pickleball thing may be for real. I don't know. Drury University is putting together a new co-ed pickleball team, one of the first in the United States, with scholarships and an on-campus facility. That facility, featuring 6 pickleball courts, is currently being built, and the coach will be a national champion pickleballer, Jared Smith, who has coached the men's and women's tennis teams at Drury. Apparently a very, very
That's
good
pretty
pickleballer.
awesome.
Yeah, and now he's going to be advising the team, so that's neat.
That is cool. Yeah, that's called Panther Pad, is what the pickleball court area is going to be called. So that's really
Yep,
neat. And the O'Reilly family is behind that, at least financially, because I was reading some about it, and that's pretty cool.
very cool.
Scholarships and everything, but it'll be non NCAA competing, at least for now. But who knows? That could change, especially with Jared Smith apparently as their coach, who's one of the best. So very
That's right.
cool.
Yeah.
All right. Springfield's new Christmas tree is going up in Park Central Square. It is a 65-foot tall artificial tree, as we told you a while back. Normally, the city uses a real one for Christmas, but they just got a much taller, reusable tree, which I think will save money over the long term. And it was paid for partly by the Hatch Foundation.
Yeah, that's a considerably larger tree. If it's 65 feet tall, that's a
Right.
good sized tree. And it's my understanding is it's been a little bit of an ordeal getting that thing set up in Park Central Square. But I haven't seen
Yeah.
it, so I'll be anxious to see what it looks like. But if you can reuse, that makes sense.
Yeah, storing it would be quite a trick too, you
Yeah,
know?
that's true. Yeah, I don't know where those
But
store. They can
yeah,
figure out a spot.
I mean, I'm sure it comes apart in a million pieces probably. So,
Yeah.
okay. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. We hope you have a great Wednesday.
Yeah, thanks for being with us. Share it with your friends. We do have the Chiefs guess the score contest still going on. Is that right, Sarah?
Yes. Yeah, it's at aroundtheozarks.com. Go to contest. And yes, for sure, you can guess the score of the game and win either tickets to a ball game, if it's at Arrowhead, or a signed jersey from one of the players. So definitely weigh in on that at aroundtheozarks.com under contest. Also, we would love to encourage you to rate the podcast and review the podcast, because that helps us on those podcast platforms if you can do that. So, free way to support the show. And yeah, whether it's on Apple or Spotify or wherever, just head over there and let us know what you think about the show.
We appreciate you listening. We appreciate you watching, sharing with your friends. We are grateful. And
Yeah.
we enjoy doing it. So we hope
Yeah.
that shows.
It's fun. It's good. All right. I hope you have a great day. See ya.
See you tomorrow.